Hi fragrance friends, it's Six Pack Sarah, your Scentsy fragrance consultant, and I'm here today to talk about Scentsy's bricks. So this is what the holiday bricks look like. This brick is from 2 years ago, it's not this year's brick, but this is how big it is and what it looks like on the back. There are 5 brick scents available, which we will go over, and they are available already. One of these bricks is 15.3 ounces compared to a bar, which is 3.2 ounces. So, got the size comparison. Definitely a lot of wax. It's around 5 bars worth of wax in one sitting. So, got a lot to go through. And if you really like a scent, it's definitely the way to go. So the holiday bricks in particular are this tree shape. When you can get a brick through Scentsy Club, it's a little bit different of a shape. It's closer to this shape, just way bigger. And those ones are slightly bigger. So you can get that shape through Scentsy Club, but if you're getting a holiday brick, you'll get this size. So that is really cool. I will insert a picture that Patricia Gates, who's another YouTuber, has made that divides up the cubes into sizes closer to a regular bar cube of wax, so that when you're putting it in your warmer, you know about how much to use. Now you might just want to use the whole piece, especially on some of the smaller ones. And sometimes people do use like a whole shape because they do put quite a bit of wax in their warmer. I usually go on the smaller side, so I'll go with about one of her cubes, but sometimes 1.5. And a lot of times, especially with a scent like this one, Cozy Kitchen, I will mix it with something else. Okay, so one brick from the holiday collection is going to be $24. If you want 2 different bricks, whether the same scent or different scents, they are 2 for $40. And if you have a party open with party rewards, you can use a half off item or credit on the 2 for $40, which means basically it would be 2 for $20, which is a really great deal. So I have ordered some bricks and they're eventually going to come to me, but I haven't gotten them yet. But I did use party rewards on a set of them. They also have a bundle with all 5 bricks because there are 5 scents, all 5 for $90, so that's a pretty good deal. I didn't test out if you can use a half off on that, but I believe you can. But that would be one of every single scent, so you can't pick and choose or get like 5 of one scent or anything. You will need to get all 5 scents. And then if you're going, these things are huge, I don't want that much, but I really think that scent sounds intriguing, you can add any of the brick scents to a Scentsy Club and you won't get the brick size, you will get this bar size. So as long as you keep this in a Scentsy Club subscription, you can get this bar size. Yes, there are bricks in Scentsy Club, but they are not the holiday bricks. If you add the holiday ones, they will come in the bar size. So if you are interested in getting a brick of a different scent that aren't these holiday scents, like I said, they'll come in the other shape that is closer to a bar shape, but it'll be this size. It's actually a little bit bigger of a brick. And you can use that in Scentsy Club, and if you have over $30 in your club, you get 10% off. And if you have over $60 in your club, you get to choose something for half off. On top of the other items being 10% off, you get a half off item, and I love to get a Scentsy brick with that, because like I said, then it's $12 for a whole brick, and that's a good deal on a bunch of wax, especially if you know you like it. All 5 of the holiday bricks this year are returning scents. They have been with Scentsy before, which means of the 5, I have 3 scents in my collection. So I'm going to go over those scents and just touch on the ones I don't have. and kind of what I'm thinking about them. So the first scent is Cozy Fireside, and I'll read you the description of each. This is warm spice notes with zesty ginger and cinnamon. So the scent notes don't have anything about like fire or woody or smoky at all, but when you smell it, you do kind of get that smoky vibe. Like, it's not literally smoky, but it would definitely go really well with like the idea of having a fire in the fireplace, and also have a simmer pot on or baking spices going. And yes, it is definitely zesty. I would say it smells more nutmeg than ginger to me. It's definitely not like the super sharp, earthy ginger. If anything, it's not that. It's definitely more of the warm, cozy spices, and I would say nutmeg would. I think that would be one of the notes they probably have in here. They just don't list it. But it is warm and cozy, and I have several people who really, really love this. Like, it's like a top number 1 or 2 scent for them. So it's very popular. I prefer an older scent called Spiced Berries for my spicy, cozy scent of Christmas season, but this is a good one. Yeah, so I have chosen to purchase 1 brick of this because I don't want to keep this scent in my Scentsy Club for long, but since I could get a good deal on a set of bricks, I used 1 of those for a Cozy Fireside brick. Okay, next up is Maraschino Sugar Cookie. The scent description is sugar cookie dough baked with vanilla and drizzled in a sweet maraschino cherry glaze. This was out in a brick, I think it was 3 years ago, right? When my youngest was a baby, I believe. And it had been out the year before in a Whiff Box exclusive, and people loved it so much. So when it came out in a brick 3 years ago, it sold out. Like, not immediately, but it did sell out. Anyway, I was able to eventually get my hands on it because I believe they were restocking it, but it was so popular that even though it didn't make it into the catalog, they did bring it back this year as bricks. Yeah. So it is definitely very sweet. You have to like bakery for this one for sure. And it is cherry. I'm trying to revisit this in my mind. It's quite a bit of cherry, but with a definite solid sugar cookie base. Although I do prefer to mix it with sugar cookie to kind of tone down the cherry. But it is a good cherry. It's sweet, and it's like, yeah, it's like a sweet candied cherry. There are some cherry notes that Scentsy does that lean almost like spoiled to me or something. And this is not that one. This is really good to me. So yeah, I overall recommend this if you like sweet scents. For a while, I thought it might be aggravating my headaches, but last few times I've tried it, it hasn't seemed to bother me, so hopefully it'll be good. So I did get another tree brick in that one. The next scent is Rustic Lodge, which I do not have. The scent description for that is warm fragrance of cedar, oak, and musk with traces of wood smoke and fallen leaves. I was probably going to put this in my Scentsy Club or use a Scentsy Club to get a bar of this, but it has cedar in it, and lately I have not done well with cedar, so I decided to just go ahead and skip this fragrance and just be in the unknown. I believe I've smelled it when it was around before, but I did not buy it, so that's another good indication that I should just skip it. But if you like those woodsy and smoky scents, this is a great one for you to try. And again, if you're not sure on it, use a Scentsy Club and get it in a bar size. Scent number 4 is Spiced Grapefruit. I also don't have that one. I've also never purchased that one, but it intrigues me more. I believe I have smelled it and I didn't purchase it, but it could have just been I can only pick 3 scents this year, so that it didn't make the cut, or it could have been I didn't like how it came across. But I am going to get that one in my next Scentsy Club shipment so I can see how I feel about it, because I do like some grapefruits. But let me read the scent description. Mandarin and bergamot citrus, perfectly balanced with spicy coriander, nutmeg, and allspice. Yeah, so I don't like when they do the grapefruit or the citrus with tree notes, but this shouldn't have a tree note in it. It's just the citrus and the spice. Although it doesn't say there's actually grapefruit in the description, so it probably doesn't lean very grapefruit. It's more mandarin orange. And then bergamot can lean citrusy too. So I have heard good things from other people who have smelled it, but I won't get that one until like mid-November, so I don't have an official review for you. And the last scent that's available is Toasted Caramel Sugar. This one is warm milk with caramelized sugar and toffee, all swirled together with the scent of silky sweet vanilla musk. I did not know there was like a milk scent in this description. I do not get any milk from this. This has been in my club since it was last back for Bring Back My Bar, and this is my last half of a bar. I did take it out of my club when I heard it was coming back for the bricks, and I am purchasing 2 bricks and putting it back in my club. So if that tells you anything, I like this scent a lot. It is a bit on the lighter side, so especially if you're someone who just wants your house to just smell sweet and good and you don't need it to be crazy strong, this is a really good one because it's just a nice sweet background. There's a sugary sweetness to it, so it's just super yummy to me and I love it. So if you like sugar cookie, it's similar to that in some ways, but extra sweet. And the caramelized sugar, it's not burned at all, but it is like that cozy toastiness, like a sugar cookie that's been just like almost to the crispy aspect of baking sugar cookies rather than the squishy ones. Anyway, I really like this one, and I don't think it smells musky. It says vanilla musk, but it's not like a perfumey musk or anything. Yeah, it's just really good. Again, it is on the lighter side, so it's one reason I'm choosing to get 2 bricks, because then when I feel like I want to use more of it, I got more. So I'm really happy with the brick scents that they picked this year for the choices. I think there's quite a lot of variety. There are 2 bakery bricks, so if you're not a bakery person, yes, that brings it down, but in general, we've been asking for more bakery, so I think that's a really good move for them, and the fact that they're all returning scents, so we know whether we like them, or many of us do, and then we go, yep, it's worth it to get a brick, or I will pass. I'll just get it in Scentsy Club. Either way. So yes, these are available now while supplies last. So far they're not sold out at the time of this recording, at least. And like I said, in the past they have restocked certain bricks, so they could come back. Yeah, so bricks are just available. They'll probably be technically available through December, but there's no official announcement on that yet. So this is the time to get them, sometime between now and Christmas. And usually it's early December you want to order to get anything in time for Christmas. But pick yourself up a brick or 2 or 5. It's a good time. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.